All right, guys, let's talk about Looksmaxxing and how it's making men look miserable today. We all know that we've been cheated on, right? And when I mean this, I mean that we are not all built to be equal in terms of looks. Some guys have the natural looks, while some guys don't have the natural looks. I guess this is due to genes. So it's absolutely normal to have some sort of Looksmaxxing. But there's one thing today's men are really missing out on. I agree that before a woman can be attracted to a guy today, he has to bring two things to the table, or at least bring one of these two things to the table. Number one is your wealth or your riches. When you are rich, then looks doesn't matter, right? Any woman is willing to date you. In fact, be rated a 3 out of 10 as long as you have the money. She doesn't have any issue with you. She's willing to date you. In fact, if you don't want a relationship, you just want some booty calls, what I call a situationship, she doesn't mind that because she knows that you're going to provide the lifestyle she's looking for in return. Two is your looks. Now, many of these young guys, especially guys in the age bracket of clavicular, they believe that the first step to attracting more women, to creating wealth, is to work on your looks. And when you're able to look in a particular way that is attractive to the average woman today, then you can now build wealth on that, which is not really a problem. But however, we all know that hypergamy, right, is the major reason why many of these college boys engage in Looksmaxxing. And they want to be part of the top guys that are attracting the top women. Not just attracting women, but the fact that it also exposes them to more opportunities, more jobs, popularity, brand deals, and the likes. I need you to watch this so you understand.
I don't think appearance is as important as you're suggesting.
Do you think that if you were bald, if you were fat, that you would be doing this interview, that you would be a journalist?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I would tell you that it's very unlikely that you would have the career that you do if you didn't have, the looks package.
It is important to also talk about the dangers of Looksmaxxing. I mean, if young boys are willing to go extreme to look in a certain way, they should also be able to know that there are extreme consequences if you're willing to go this far. And one of the reasons why I like Clavicular is he lets you know the ugly side of Looksmaxxing. It talks about the benefit you stand to gain when you are willing to go as far as he did. But the truth is, many guys are involved in what they can get now. There have been situations where, it was reported that Clavicular fainted, and this was due to some of the harmful chemicals that he has used to enhance his looks. On a personal note, I think that in as much as you have the looks, if you don't have the wisdom or the knowledge to maintain that job, if you don't have all what it takes to keep that job, then your looks is useless. Your whatever bone smashing procedure you've done is useless.
Looksmaxxing. It's the #1 trend among American men right now. What do you think happens to a man when he ties his worth to his appearance?
The suffering's gonna come because you can't maintain it. We all grow old. We all at some point get sick, and we all at some point gonna lose what you regard right now as this body. So it doesn't make sense on the long term. Of course, I'm not saying neglect your body and don't take care of it. What I'm saying is whoever gifted us this body, we should respect it. But besides that, I do feel like what comes together with this trend now, already the mind has been framed that there is a specific type of appearance in order to be regarded as beautiful.
And that is where many young men get it wrong today. They focus on Looksmaxxing to the extent that they have refused to develop themselves mentally and otherwise, thinking that this will grant them whatever they want. It will. It will give you the attraction from women. It will get you those jobs. It will give you those brand deals. It will give you fame. But then again, if you have refused to work on your inner man, you have refused to work on your mentality, you've refused to work on character, all this goes to waste. And that is what many of these Looksmaxxing guys are missing out on today. Let's quickly talk about the probability of Looksmaxxing staying for a long time. Because the truth is, Looksmaxxing has been trending now for a few years. But then again, in the long run, in the nearest future, with something like this continue to exist, I would say yes, it would still continue to exist. However, the attraction that Looksmaxxing is bringing to itself will dwindle. All this will give you all what you want, but it's never going to retain everything you want. So what do I think? Here's my personal opinion here. I think that every guy should work on himself as much as he could. Work on your looks, work on your body shape. If you need to go to the gym, go to the gym. If you need to do some plastic surgery that will work on your face, maybe you have some permanent scar or you have some sort of disfigure on your face, why not? You can work on your face. Just try as much as possible to make sure that you look your best. Wear fitted clothes, but avoid extreme measures to make yourself look good. I mean, that's just my opinion. And in as much as you're working on all these parts that can be easily seen, you also need to work on the renewal of your mind, as that is the most important thing. And I would say once more, amongst all the Looksmaxxing guys that are popular in the world right now, I would give it up to Clavicular. The guy speaks wisdom, man. In as much as I don't agree with his view of the way he sees the world, in sometimes I should give it to the guy. He is intelligent. I've watched some of his interviews, but I disagree with his views on some certain things, and that's just the way it is. It's absolutely normal. We agree sometimes and we disagree sometimes. So as usual, guys, let me know what you think about this video. Is Looksmaxxing making guys look miserable, or am I just exaggerating all this I just said? Let me know what you think. As usual, like, subscribe, also drop your comments and watch any of this video on my right or left, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Salute.